my bag. Living life.
Living life.
I'm not like a performer, you know.
Right.
But like when the camera go off, the actual flow in real life,
Yeah.
I think I'm unmatched when it comes to that part. Man, you going to motherfucker though. My motherfucking past took the tribe was to set the vibe. Interesting, that guy. Why would he just know that? Like, yeah, he said it. It's over. Yeah. I had you cooking because Mars is indoors. They're gonna volunteer to cook. Shit. You gotta eat like a nigga. Cook up there. What a cool jazz playlist.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta look up hip hop jazz. Doing great though. I don't know why I be trying to make myself feel like I be getting fat. I feel like I'm getting fat. Kind of a little bit. You're like, I know somebody.
You look good to me.
So,
I say you look good to me.
stomach ain't too bloated.
I'm doing pregnancy well there.
Oh, right, because I'm pregnant. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Why we want to accept that? We want to feel like that's cool shit.
Yeah.
And like an easy excuse for a man to kind of like, you know, be lazy.
It's legit.
You are. Oh, you a one.
I know. I'm a partner.
Through your observation.
Through my observation. But you don't gotta get fat just because you're pregnant. Nobody gotta get fat just because they're pregnant. You gotta gain. I mean, the one carrying the baby gotta gain some weight. Yeah, you gotta get. You ain't gotta get fat just because you're pregnant. You gotta let it go. Whew.
But the male has pregnancy characteristics about their physical body.
I'm saying. I'm saying they got they pregnancy. somebody, but they doing those things too. You don't have to I'ma just tell myself I ain't gonna let the compost thing.
Why not?
I don't
Is it full?
know. Not really. It's room.
I'll put it in there. Let's put a waffle in there. Trying to fill down. Right. I think those would be good in there.
Hi. Cutting up watermelon for our family today. Fresh from our family.
Chopping the watermelon around for the compost.
Yeah. Put in our compost because we build our own soil.
Man, look, you wanna know what's crazy? Now that they talking about I got the motherfucking blood in my mouth on some monk shit, you know, some motherfucking. Now that it's a threat of motherfucking food stamps being cut off, now you hearing motherfuckers talking shit about gardens and shit. I'm like, God damn, I've been trying to tell niggas, excite niggas about the importance of garden shit.
On the side. Easier. I said you turn it to the side or on its side.
Oh, right, because you can cut into the. Yeah. And I'm like, half-ass losing my mind. Not just because niggas can't buy food, but because the shit that's in the motherfucking food. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. Motherfuckers just want to be consumers and just want. And when they think that some free shit is about to stop,
Then it's a problem.
nigga, it's a problem now when the shit's free.
Thank you.
You still using this shotgun? Wait.
Beautiful. What?
I think it might be to pay for YouTube. What's the name? Alright.
Hey, we need to the prime.
Yeah, because
Cause fuck ass.
Can't be no more than about $10 or some shit, right?
Yeah.
I ain't no broke ass nigga. It's crazy. Motherfucker be doing broke ass nigga shit for so long. Niggas start getting a little money and still be doing the broke ass nigga shit. That crazy?
So like when we used to walk to the store, like I'm walking to the store because I like it, but then it gets to a point where I'm like, on the days I don't feel like walking, I'm still walking. Then I was like, I don't gotta walk.
We got this warrior spirit in us, like we can make it through whatever, however, whatever it takes. I got it. But it's like you only got to do that part of life for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like you challenge yourself, push yourself to certain limits and shit. stretch your limits, and then you shit, you stretch your limits to be able to relax. Enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah. Fiber and hydration. Exactly what I need.
About the bus out of cyber on this This some old Miami Detroit cypher shit right here. Be out the back smoking some old boo weed and shit. With them motherfucking Kangos got to the side and shit. Couple conscious niggas with some stanky locks.
Some stinky locks.
You can't have no motherfucking Detroit cypher without a couple of niggas with stanky locks. Yeah, just hip hop cypher. Yeah, that's a couple niggas. It'd be like a couple niggas that don't change their clothes, like cartoon characters. Like, girl, really gotta say that. Fucking around coming to cycle rapping about some conspiracy theories and shit. Like, you gotta watch your hair though, bro. Like, I get it, like the system is corrupt and shit, but you gotta clean, you gotta wash your
Self-care is important. You know, if you don't do your self-care, your brain ain't gonna function the way it needs to, so you can keep going with your conspiracy.
You don't want to be a conscious crash out. Niggas be conscious crash outs. Like, revolution is supposed to be like an upgrade. Like, not like a crash out. At this point.
At this point.
But you want to know what? I'm starting to figure out that a lot of the motherfucking historical rebellion shit that we know about that's like documented, I'm like, that shit was about manufacturing. That shit wasn't even no genuine shit. That shit was some scripted set up shit. And that's why I think motherfuckers that was all off into some extra scripted, controlling bullshit behind the scenes that people don't even know about. I think that's why certain celebrities being played with on that AI type shit, fucking up their image. Like that Kobe, that Michael Jordan, not Michael Jordan,
Michael
Kobe,
Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Martin Luther King. So why they fuck with like what? But on another level, now I don't know how deep this rabbit hole go. But motherfuckers talking about how they feel like AI ain't even like a motherfucking program, like it's an entity. Like it's not like just a simple computer program. Like it's a spiritual entity that's manifested to, you know, communicate reality. I don't know, that's as big as I got. But at first I was kind of like, but then I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really sit in on the full conversation of where I heard it from, and it just kind of sparked the thought. AI is an entity. Like a don't even want to give the idea of AI so much power as if it supersedes our consciousness. Like I see it to be it's like this vast accumulation of information that's like concentrated over time that, you know, it just got so much information compiled that it can anticipate, communicate, and replicate so much shit simultaneously. Maybe improving the functionality of it over time, just like cell phones, TV, and everything else. It's like Google on steroids, you know? But, you know me, I'm always breaking some shit down on a basic ABC 1 to 3 level. But what if it is some sort of celestial entity of some sort? Because, you know, I've already got to the point where I'm like, we can live forever. So, with the concept of the idea that we can live forever, when someone dies, it's like, how out of order with life were they? Especially if it's like an abrupt death, like not like a health gradual going away death, you know? Like Kobe dying in a helicopter crash and shit. And from a fan standpoint, yeah, I'm like, damn, that's sad. Like that shit, I feel like that shit touched a part of the little boy inside of me. Like, damn, I mean, Kobe did, you know? Then on another level, I started like wondering, like, is there something up the timeline that makes that deserving? And it can sound so cold-hearted to say it like that, but the more I be observing people and health and, you know, like, I be like,
I'm just a girl in the world.
On one level, I started feeling like he was too brilliant of a person to dedicate his whole life focus to basketball. And I think being heavily gifted and trying to fit into society to express your greatness in exploited fashion, I feel like it have bigger repercussions than what most would be willing to observe. Like that's why ultimately I feel like that's why I didn't go to the NFL or go to the Olympics. Or, like I feel like it would have been like big repercussions in the sense of me not being able to see deeper parts of myself and develop myself on a deeper level type of repercussions. And the cause and effect of that would lead to Great Depression. And that's why I feel like a lot of athletes deal with successful and unsuccessful. Like people always be trying to talk about the ones that go bankrupt and go broke. It ain't even just about the ones that go bankrupt and go broke. To be honest with you, I think some of the athletes that go bankrupt and go broke, I feel like the percentage of them probably are more peaceful than athletes that go on to continue to be corporate and still trying to be analysts and sponsor this and this commercial and trying to keep up the celebrity of it all. I think they'd be probably more depressed than an athlete that had his 15 minutes of fame and kind of like fell off into the shadows and just kind of went on to live a semi-regular life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those probably the more peaceful ex-athletes. That's just a hypothesis of mine. I haven't done any clinical research numbers. Stand on it.
Makes sense.
And the older I get, I see the players as like little bros, like they kids to me. You feel me? Like somebody that's 22 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm looking at the league from a whole different perspective as opposed to when I was 22, when I was in high school. When you in high school and middle school, you looking up, these grown men you looking up to. And then they become kind of like your peer age. And then you get to a point where like, damn, like, I'll be retired. Damn, they're about to retire. I would be the veteran on the team, like the old guy, like, if I was still in the mix. Yeah. It made me think, I'm just glad I got out the mix before my body physically had to tell me that this ain't what it was.
Right.
I feel like I was dealing with deep mental and emotional battles, trying to be honest about what was going on with my athletic life, but then also battling with the expectation that had been built up from what I already done. And it wasn't all bad because it's like the recognition and the new people you meet and the new places you get to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is appreciated. But then you get to this fork in the road. If you really want to be honest with yourself, because a lot of us don't even get to the space where we get to think to be honest with ourselves. We just be so robotic to what society or your environment is suggesting what the next step should be. You know? Especially when you the golden child, doing shit that other people in your family's never done or seen before. So it never got to the point where I couldn't keep going in any one of the sports, but it was more of a mental and emotional thing that translated to a lack of effort physically. But I never got I never dealt with no crazy injuries that was just so detrimental. And I always had it made up in my mind, if I ever deal with a crazy injury, how they tearing their ACLs, breaking their arms, I would have been done. I already pre-made up in my mind that if shit like that happens, I'm through.
Because fuck that.
And it's a running back that played for Houston, Texas years ago, probably around the time I was in high school. I think his name was Arian Foster. And he was good. I liked his game. You know what I'm saying? And he had a nice little stretch where he was one of the best running backs in the league. He was putting up crazy numbers and shit. And I didn't see the whole interview, but I seen a clip of an interview of him. And he was like, man, if I had a chance to go back on, I wouldn't want to do none of that shit. And he was saying over his career, he's had 14 surgeries. And he like, it wasn't working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just his personal opinion. I know other players might have different opinions, but I felt it to be interesting that that's how he felt, being have taken it to the extent he's taken it, you know, being the best of the best, or amongst the best of the best. And his reflection on it all is like, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? And the people he was talking to, they kind of like, but you was like all pro this and this, that, and so on. You like, man, fuck all that shit. Because I think they was ex-players too, you know. So they, like I said, it'd be a lot of players, they still be in the mind frame of trying to champion what they did, like just the most grandest thing in life they could have ever accomplished, even after the fact. It's like, okay, now, bro, you're 35, you're 40. There's so much more life ahead of you that could be filled with so much more purpose than still hanging your hat on, I'm the NFL legend and my name of this, you know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? Especially, like you will see at the beginning of a lot of games and at the ending of a lot of games, a lot of players that get together and they'll pray. It'll be this real intentional, or trying to be intentional.
Don't waste hours filling out forms. With our ETA application service,
like, yeah, we have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? But how half-assed of an idea of it is to be trying to give thanks and praise and honor to the idea of God and only isolating yourself to a certain career that is only suggested by the society you live in to be the idea of success. I feel like most people that make it to the heights of professional sports go against the guys within themselves time and time again to try to jump through the hoops to get to the level of success that they think is success. I make it simple and plain. Most players that play football won't openly admit that they scared as shit to play. Like, it's almost like, not even almost, it's exactly like how it is in the street. You know how it is on, like, you supposed to make sure, like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I go wherever I want, do whatever I want. If I see the ops, nigga, it's on site, I ain't never scared. But if you really look at it for what it's really worth, everybody is really scared out their motherfucking mind. To even openly involve yourself in the game automatically suggests you're scared out your mind. You know what I'm saying? You want to fit into something that provides a level of protection. And in a lot of ways, a lot of people get into sports for the same reason. It puts you in a certain social class or a certain physical, dominant looking type of space to the point where you feel protected. But the whole time you be scared. Be scared of shit. Trying to play the role like I ain't scared, trying to intimidate the other motherfucker. That's so exhausting.
Just think about it.
You scared as hell trying to make it look like you ain't scared to scare the other nigga. Week after week, year after year. That's why they've been trying to make the game a lot less physical. Because really, motherfuckers don't really want to run into each other. And then you try to make it up in your mind, like, well, shit, if somebody got to hit somebody, I want to be the nigga doing the hit. Like, I'm going to hit niggas hard. Shit. You know how many motherfucking hard hitting motherfuckers is so loopy and head all out of whack because of all of the self-inflicted concussions he's done that stuff. Like I know Ed Reed cook. He played for the Baltimore Ravens and he was like known for like smacking niggas hard as hell when they come across and shit. I know he deal with all kind of shit going on. And not only him, he's just a name that came to mind, but just other players alike that hung their hat on. I'm a hard hitter. But they only developed to that because they were scared. Somebody knocked their shit loose. They like, shit, I'm gonna be the nigga knocking the shit loose. Fuck that. But I appreciate the character that was built through it all. It's a bit much to surround your whole life existence purpose around this shit. You can feel the shit at a certain age when it's like, this is an activity that I do because it's fun. If I want to go to the next level, I got to make this my whole life. You know? It ain't not one sport in the world worth making your whole life. How much you love any sport game? Your whole life?
Tyrell, I'm gonna make it to the NFL or the NBA. For my family.
And then you got to dedicate your whole life away from your family. Like your family
whole life away from your family.
Your family can't even be privy to certain shit that you gotta keep secret amongst you and your teammates. Your family can't know certain shit. Conversations, authentic, organic shit.
Yeah.
Now, people, I already know off rip. They like, well, how you gonna get the how you gonna get the you know what I'm saying, the meat quotas, you know? I already got to the point where I realized, and you already probably know this, you invest a certain amount and get into the trade loop of shit and get into the who's and what. You know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just was at a point where we were just like, nigga, we ain't giving you no extra money for shit.
Right.
Give us what the fuck you owe us. You know, here's the last thing. But you know, when it comes to money, you know, it takes money to make money. I'm just saying, as far as pressing the envelope of traffic, you know what I'm saying? Like you can buy traffic. when you understand business, you buy traffic, or you be a clown.
clown.
Clown shit.
Yeah, we ain't no clown.
I'm gonna figure Twitch out too. That's what Casanat be on. Twitch. I downloaded the app, but I just never really. You just gotta get into it, you know? It ain't nothing to do but to do it. This is that channel right here. Had to eat half burgers in the middle of the night and shit.
I had you eating half burgers in the middle of the night.
Come on now. Hold yourself accountable.
I guess you said you had to get a little energy. After. Was that before or after?
Oh, that's why you like, you gonna need you a little energy tonight. Oh. That's why you left it out. You ain't come back down here and put it up today. Go ahead and get a little protein on you today. I'm gonna take a nap. Motherfucker. Is this one of these dirty that I can use to get this?
No,
So what you thinking about this? Is this just a mop action I need to have?
it's probably a mouth action in the hall.
This?
Yep.
Bigo bag. And I already know who the fuck to get in with. That's already been in the mix since we was there. And she's already agency and figured out the whole whoop with the blue.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cause we got content.
Cause
We live a life.
Cause she already was like, cause the last time I looked into it, that's what she was saying. She like, look, I can set you up to the point where, you know, if you got a certain niche, you can work with your niche. But if you just trying to get the bag, I already know what numbers. If you got to invest a couple dollars to get into the, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing. So she like, I got you from the standpoint of if you want to be a performer, you got to give, and if you just trying to come on this bitch, put the hours in, and just get paid. I'm like, yeah, I just want to put the hours in and get paid. I like that type of shit.
Yeah.
Whoever that feels entertained and want to stick around and be those people, fine. You know? But all that other shit get blocked.
I'm excited about life with you.
You excited about life with me?
Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful and sweet.
Yeah, she seems like she cool. She be traveling and shit. I like a motherfucker that like to travel.
said I want the mushrooms to clean up. Yeah. If we pop up on video, they're gonna finally stop talking about Velvet and what's it called? No, I'm just playing. I'm just running my mouth. That's not the focus. To be more of the focus than somebody else. It's just to be present and allow space for our expression. Authentic expression is always the key. I did that, okay? Y'all know how big that watermelon was? It was bigger than my almost 7-month pregnant stomach, okay? That was a really big watermelon. But that's the plus side of having a husband, okay? Because my man went and got me a big ass watermelon yesterday. And it was so big that we still got some in our refrigerator. Which is amazing. That's my biggest craving lately, watermelon. My second biggest craving is cornstarch. If I'm really being honest with myself, I don't really know which one is actually bigger than the other as far as craving wise. I'm gonna be honest. I think they both kind of on the same level of cravingness. Because I wake up on cornstarch, I'm gonna be honest. I've been snacking while I've been cutting, so everybody else is just gonna get their bowl and everybody can eat. Mom too. I gotta do my dishes, clean up my kitchen again, and get a little kind of head start on making this pancake.
Are we sharing?
Huh?
Are we sharing?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of. You know, I've been snacking a little bit, so I don't really need much.
Oh, that's a big daddy dog.
It's a big daddy bowl.
They picked up the toys.
It's clean up there. Okay.
Not the shit.
Okay. Well. I'm gonna call down a helper so you can.
We got that.
Okay. Well. Here we go. Oh yeah. Remind me. I don't know if you're gonna remind me. I need about 2 more spoons. I'm sorry. Actually, I need my phone. For the recipe, so I'm probably gonna have to end my line. Oh,
Sandia. Why I called the nigga Rob when I got his money and shit?
yeah.
Working on my car. I got the money. The audio message I sent this nigga when I got close to getting the money and shit. Buenas tardes, mi hermano. Uno más delicioso. Mucho dinero, rápido. Mucho dinero, rápido. Uno más delicioso. Mucho dinero. Mi hermano. He didn't answer when I said I was gonna say this to him if he answered the phone, but he didn't answer. So I sent him this message. I know I'm saying this shit all wrong. Mi hermano.
But okay.
Uno más delicioso. Mucho dinero, rápido.
Uno más pedido.
Mucho dinero, rápido. Uno más delicioso. Mucho dinero. Mi hermano. All right. I was trying to tell him. I got one more order until I get the money. You know what the fuck I was talking about. I was like, my brother.
Let me see.
You want to play some?
No.
Oh. So you messed up?
Yeah, but it's okay because I ain't really did nothing yet.
What?
I put 3 cups because I'm thinking of my bread recipe and not the pancake recipe. I only need 2 cups.
But you didn't sift it all.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I didn't really mess up because I ain't really did nothing. That's all I put in there, right? 3 cups? Cool. So I could just take a cup out because I don't need 3 whole cups. I don't need 3 whole cups. See, tell Max trying to hit me up about their money.
I don't know, Wi-Fi? They do that. God damn!
Time flies, don't
You gotta pay something every fucking day.
What do you mean? We didn't pay nothing yesterday.
You ate, didn't you?
Well, yeah, shit. Gotta eat.
If you was something. You know what it was? I had to put $50 in the investment account. I got paid for something.
Okay, so I did that.
I ain't had no watermelon in a minute now I think about it. Why do you leave the eggs out here?
Because they don't pasteurize them, and when you pasteurize them, you take away the natural enzymes on the outside of it that keeps it protected, that keeps it from spoiling faster.
Pasteurized eggs? That's a thing?
Yep.
So these are not pasteurized.
These are not pasteurized.
So I mean they're better? It's more healthy? So non-pasteurized eggs spoil they got longer shelf life?
Yeah, they got longer shelf life.
So these be fresh eggs.
These be fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs.
Yeah, that's why I only go to the fruteria.
And they be cheaper.
Yeah.
And you wanna know what? They kind of tax around here for real. In comparison to other parts of Mexico. Because
Excuse me.
this ain't like the bougie suburbs, but it's kind of like the middle suburbs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You be seeing houses with grass?
A little bit. Like, you know, if you walk down the street, you'll see a couple of houses with a couple patches of something there. Remember? What's the color of that? Oh, that was a blanket. Anyway. Something.
I was about to say, why you gotta use my phone? Where your phone at? Right there. What damn?
This is, I'm almost done. I just need the dry ingredients for now. I'm not gonna do the wet ingredients until it's almost time to wrap this up and go get some syrup.
I like your wet ingredients.
Yeah, see, I'm done here. This just to get me started.
The idea of being a comedian, like a stand-up comedian, seems so crazy to me. Like being funny on purpose. But I be funny though. All right, I just brought the speaker all by the phone.
Yeah, I'm like they can probably can hear us talking.
I wish I could do. No. it happened in the time it's supposed to happen. Because if I would have waited any longer, I wouldn't have been able to finish it before I came. How about the shower? Y'all could have got. Did you take out some of the flowers? I was gonna say, I wish I was able to get the beers on this one. If I could wait a few days, but it was all in the line. They was hating though. They wouldn't let me pull the promo up while I was here. But I'm thinking, how accurate is that facial recognition? Like, do they just, because I'm thinking, like, do they just take the first shot of you? Like, yeah, okay, you just recognize me from this. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what if I did you somebody else? You know what I'm saying? And then that'd be a whole two to us. Catch my drift? That's a whole two. What's wrong with that whole two? I think we got to try that.
Okay. Perfect.
They got you kind of tripped out. They just know that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? How you feel like the facial recognition technology on the iPhone? That's kind of tripped out, ain't it? But what do it do? It takes from the example of the first facial recognition you put in it, though. So I feel like whoever you start with is who you got to continue with. Because that shit is so advanced to already know off rip if it's you or not. That's creepy shit. But even if it ain't like that now, it'll probably eventually get that idea. That's gonna be like the new ID, fingerprints and facial recognition. Like how that's why the iPhones and the smartphones is going through that sequence of identification, because that's gonna be the, you know, they're gonna try to play like some chip type shit, like on some GPS stuff. That's why they ain't really rolled it all the way out, because they really want to be able to track shit without, and they can like track IDs and shit, you know. So they like, we can identify you with your face, but we don't got enough track shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you really think about it, it's getting more and more to that. Like everything is like facial recognition. More so facial recognition. Like the fingerprint shit is damn outdated at this point. They tried to low key clown me on the a couple people that tried to clown me low key. I'm on dash. The motherfucker seen the home screen button on my other phone. Oh, I see the home screen button so long. Man, fuck you. You know, all of the newer, like iPhone 10